And the ball boys come out to try and get the liquid off the floor. Only 22 seconds remaining.
I've always felt that alcohol should stop being served, and maybe it is here midway through the third quarter. Seriously, because people just get a little bit too inebriated and stupid stuff happens. You probably get goaded on by some of your friends.
And apparently they have pointed out the person who did.
Oh, they had a camera with a flash.
I mean, really, James Harden, is it that big of a deal? You're about to attempt to look like you're going to throw a ball?
He's having to work.
Now, you can't do that at a game, but I almost thought
security up. I don't know how you spot this individual.
It's almost someone has to tell on him. It's tattletale time. Who's going to rat it out?
Who is it? Not me. Technical free throw is good. 14 for Hayward. Matty, a lot of basketball. I've not seen this type of stoppage. And then a technical foul on Bickerstaff, who was unhappy with the fact that stoppage was made, and then the timeout that the
he was unhappy that basically Utah's getting a timeout without calling it. So everyone was coming over to the bench, and they're talking to Quinn Snyder. He says, that's not fair. Plus, he had a few more choice words.
Yes. Well, at least we're back to playing ball, and they try to spot the culprit in the crowd as Harden hits the
Orlando trade in June. Is checked in. Ilyasova with the steal as Okafor lost the handle on the basket. Westbrook driving to the rim, score it, and one. That, my friends, is a heady veteran play by Westbrook. Friends, is a heady veteran play by Westbrook. Friends, is a heady veteran play by Westbrook.
It's kind of interesting reaction by the fan there as Russell Westbrook makes an acrobatic move.
Interesting, Paul Pierce. Somebody throws something onto the court as Bryant is shooting a foul shot. Somebody throws something on. Now he hit the free throw. They blew the whistle before he released it. Let's see what the call is. They let the free throw stand. You can see it come flying in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not throw anything on the court. You can injure a player on either team. Do not.
You hear Eddie Palladino, the PA announcer, pleading with the fans not to throw anything on the floor.
Should you even have to make that announcement? Why don't they point out the moron so we can throw him out?
Right, that's
what the announcement.
9:44 as we approach a minute left in the first half. Look out. Apparently a fan ended up on the floor. And she is being ushered off. Well, that's a new one.
I don't know if she was chasing something that she had dropped from her seat. That was bizarre.
Bizarre incident, the woman apparently randomly walking onto the floor. However, this lady has a history with the Nuggets. I talked to a couple of the detectives. Detective Todd Erickson, who had immediately grabbed her and walked her off the court, said several years ago she was found stalking or following several players. She has basically been banned from the arena, but she got in tonight. She was taken over to the school.
Ron, how does it feel to be a pussy-ass bitch?
Hey, watch your mouth, woman! Watch your mouth, woman! Hey! If I remember your Facebook stuff, you better hold my phone.
I did. Sorry.
Do it. We've got Mark there to do a free throw contest to see who makes the most foul shots in 30 seconds. So, Tyson, are you ready? Mark, are you ready? About 30 seconds on the clock on your mark and set, shoot! Little short, little short. Come on, guys, come on. This is not good. Come on, here we go.
in all likelihood, make the pass.
CJ to a rolling Turioff, and Oni will get to the line. Or not. There was an inadvertent whistle. That whistle came. Every player stopped.
Was the whistle from the stands, or where was it?
And then Salvador's going to allow a steal and a dunk when every player stopped on the floor. Don Nelson is beside himself. There clearly was a whistle on the floor because all 10 players stopped after Kirilenko hit Turioff. They allowed play to go on and allowed a free dunk.
Well, the rule in football, the NFL, is that whistle blows, everything stops. Sometimes an inadvertent whistle hurts people. This inadvertent whistle continued on, and they allowed it. And
they're going to make an announcement. Bennett Salvador told Leon Wood, I heard it. Well, if you heard it, then stop the game.
See, it wasn't an official's whistle. It was somebody in the stands.
The Warriors kind of letting it slip away. A very odd final minute.
There, good camera work from Dan Becker in the truck there. There's your end zone official, if you will.
The officials were talking to Don Nelson and us about the inadvertent whistle that occurred in the final minute. And the officials say it wasn't our whistle, so we don't have anything other than ejecting the fan if we catch him.
That's the only thing they can do.
The problem is, and Leon Wood was just discussing this, what if you had a tie game with 20 seconds left? You had a home crowd whistle, everyone stopped except the one player who went and got the ball, went and laid it in on the other end.
Yeah, it's a problem that has not been prevalent at all in the NBA. And Leon Wood told me he knew what section it came from. The kid with the imitation jersey of an official didn't have a whistle, but he thinks it's someone right in that vicinity.
Yeah, because you want to talk about the home court advantage. You start blowing random whistles and the other team keeps playing and giving away free baskets.
They won't do it again.
Because the 10 players have stopped.
But the damage is done.
Jerusalem, Israel. Excitement runs high at a pro basketball game when a horrifying sound rocks the arena. An enraged fan throws a grenade onto the court. And chaos erupts. Stunned players and spectators are unsure of what just happened. But when the smoke clears, medics spot a critically injured man, security guard Yoav Glitzstein. But Yoav's not just a victim, he's also a hero. Watch closely. Seconds before the explosion, Yoav picks up the grenade and tries to run off the court. But it's too late. Yoav writhes on the floor in excruciating pain. Against all odds, the fearless security guard survives, even though his heroic action did cost him 2 fingers. But more important than what he lost are the countless lives he saved.